you about to miss out on the next big boom? In the 1970s, the U.S. military tapped the power of the human mind. Elite soldiers learned how to see and know things across space and time, a form of psychic espionage called remote viewing. Today, some of the top remote viewers in the world are looking ahead to our new digital monetary system. Each week, the crypto viewing team looks for the untold secrets and inner workings of cryptocurrencies.
There is going to be a quick peak and a quick rise.
Who are the players?
IBM teaming with a large Asian conglomerate.
What's their intent?
Sense of the mass adoption. We're talking global.
Which will rise to the top? Watch future events unfold before your very eyes. Sign up today at patreon.com/cryptoviewing.
All right, folks, welcome back to a crazy edition of the Wild West Crypto Show. I'm Drew.
I'm Brent.
And we've got with us from, speaking of crazy, keeping it weird,
Yeah.
out of Austin, we've got Ed Riordan with Crypto Viewing. Ed, how are you doing, man?
Doing great. And I wore this just for you guys.
Hey!
There you go. There you go.
I got to represent the great state of Texas here. So I'm doing great. And how are you guys holding up in this?
We're doing fine. Doing fine. Of course, we're out in a small town, so it's totally different around here. And we have a very heavy retired population. Well, they quarantined themselves a long time ago. So,
Before this ever hit.
Oh yeah. I mean, traffic is better than it was in the 80s around here. Definitely better than it was in the 90s when I moved here. And you commented that Austin traffic is not bad, and that's like unheard of.
I tell you what, guys, I've been in Austin for 9 years, and every year it has gotten worse and worse, traffic. We had to go out and grab a few things yesterday. It was like I was in a movie or something like that. The highway was clear. There was 3 or 4 cars. It was unbelievable. It was.
Hey, so Ed, what you guys do, y'all's group, and you have the crypto viewing, but it's remote viewing. For people that don't really know what that is, kind of explain to folks what remote viewing is.
Remote viewing is a process of attempting to perceive things that exist somewhere in time and space. And there's certain protocols and structures that we use in that we, as the remote viewers, are completely blind to what we're being asked to perceive and describe. So let's say if we're looking at cryptos, or we're looking at world events, or any kind of target, all we're given as remote viewers is a target ID, a random set of numbers and letters. That's all we get. No other information about the target. Then we go through our process of perceiving elements of whatever that target is. So we go through an experience of experiencing the target, and then as we're experiencing it, we're documenting it, either on paper and pen, or maybe we're in front of the whiteboard, in front of the camera, or whatever. But that's what we do. So we experience remote locations in time and space, completely blind to what that target is.
For folks out here, because this sounds kind of woo, let me tell you something. This is a technique, okay, that can be honed. Most people's mind are closed to what really goes on around them. Military uses this. It is, some people's minds are more open to it. So this isn't, really off in the weeds. It's actually a technique and a technology that's been used for a long time, right?
Well, it is. The military, United States military, ran a program for 20 years, a remote viewing program for 20 years. That says a lot. So after the program went public in 1995, about 75 to 95, it was a secret military program where they developed the protocols for it. 1995, they went live with it, and then those guys started teaching the civilian class, and that's where the rest of us heard about it, and we were able to get into it. Now there's remote viewing is a very difficult skill. There's certain people that gravitate towards it. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, like anything else. like anything else, you have to dedicate a lot of time and effort. It becomes a lifestyle to be able to do the kind of stuff that we do with crypto viewing.
You know, back in the 70s, I might have been a founder. Because, I mean, in the discos, I said, honey, I saw you in my dreams last night. I'm so glad to have met you. I'm just kidding. But anyway, but you're right. It is an art and it is some science.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of have the two of them to meld it together. And y'all have had some pretty interesting calls that it seemed to be spot on.
Yeah. So give us a little insight, man.
I tell you what, guy, we at the crypto viewing group, there's three of us, the main viewers, me, Dick Allgaier, and Dan Smith. And we are high volume remote viewers. So we're very active. We're always remote viewing. So we do a lot of projects, we do a lot of content, and we look at a lot of things. Now with this segment here, I'll show you guys, I'll give you guys just one example because it's relative to what is happening now. Let me just share can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah, sure, please do.
Let me show you guys. Okay, this was a project we did last September. This Zulu 5 Papa 1 Victor 0 Whiskey 1 was all I was given. I was given this, Dick Allgaier was given this, and Daz Smith. Okay, this is the tasking that was involved with this. Now all we got was the random letters and numbers. Full cryptocurrency adoption North America future. So we're looking at a target in the future. The viewer will look at preliminary sources and exchanges, but right here, what conditions are surrounding this transition? Okay, we don't know what the target is. We're blind. This is just one snapshot from my session. What does that look like?
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
So this was from last September. Last October, coronavirus was not on the radar. It wasn't happening at that time. So when we did our debrief, I said, guys, I think I must have had a bad day, fellas. I don't know what happened. Now we're reading the headlines where the coronavirus they're already talking about switching over to digital currencies as a solution to fiat paper money that may be contaminated. So that's just guys, that is one example of the stuff that we've been doing.
And you know, one of the things they realize is whether it's contaminated or not, cryptocurrency is the quickest way for the government to infuse capital back into the common man. Because, you know, it's a joke if they think crooked politicians are going to take money and give it to crooked banks and it's ever going to filter down to the guys that are out there helping me build my building, because it's just not going to happen. Much less even filter to you and me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what, and that's talk about a great example at a great time.
Oh yeah,
and it's like you said, we were talking this morning. Who would have guessed when we were ringing in the new year 90 days ago that this world would be where it is today? I mean, it's just incredulous, you know. And,
you know, it's like 2020 didn't waste any time.
No, yeah,
not at all.
Yeah,
not at all.
So Ed, and you know, we've already burned up a little more time than we allocated, but this is very, very important stuff. And Bobby will put y'all's links down there because y'all people can go and subscribe to your crypto viewing site, and then y'all share with them the things that y'all have going. And
yes, a lot of content. We're doing stuff constantly, so we're constantly uploading content, remote viewing, and other stuff. Just a lot of stuff we're putting out there.
Yeah.
You could add a premium channel with my best pickup lines from the 70s too, if you wanted to.
I'll talk to Ed at HQ and see what he says.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Let's keep in touch because I need to subscribe to you guys. I have in the past, and it's one of those things, get busy and quit paying attention, but I need to pay attention to what you guys are doing.
You know, guys, real quick, I know we're running over. We had just completed this giant project. It was the Code of Hammurabi, if you're familiar with that ancient codex of laws. And this was a massive project. We destroyed this target. It was amazing. We're all like, we're ready to put it out there, and then boom, the virus, and it just like, so that's up there too. We got all kinds of stuff up there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, really appreciate you, especially kind of last minute jumping in. It's just timing is perfect. Folks, follow these guys. They're going to show you some things that are they give you chills.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Ed.
Thank you,
Have
Ed.
a good one, man.
Yep.
Have a good one, guys. Stay safe out there. Stay
Same
healthy.
to you.
We'll do it. Wild West Crypto Show. We'll be back here in 2 minutes.